The impact on the pandemic on restaurants, sports venues, and other businesses is well documented. But the devastating effect on the performing arts industry has not gotten as much attention. Tonight, we're putting a longtime dance company in the spotlight and sharing how you can help.
I'm originally from Lynchburg, Virginia.
I'm from Chicago, so I've lived kind of all over for jobs.
I was a dancer in New York for a very long time. I danced with Martha Graham's dance company.
You may not think of Central Indiana as a destination for performers.
Even though there are so many incredible theater, dance, music, art, like visual art groups in our community, Indianapolis just isn't considered to be one of those communities.
But Dance Kaleidoscope, a professional dance company in Indianapolis, is just one group that shows the Circle City has a rich creative arts community.
The company started in 1972, originally started as an educational way to teach kids what modern dance was about. And gradually over the years, it became more and more professional.
David HOCHOY has been Dance Kaleidoscope's artistic director for 30 years. Like many organizations, 2020 was arguably the company's most difficult year in its long history. The pandemic forced rehearsal spaces to close for several months. Dancers returned to the studio in August with some safety changes like wearing masks.
It was hard the first week. I'll say it was an adjustment, but honestly, we'll do this so that we can dance.
Paige Robinson has been with the company for about 6 years. Despite those adjustments, she feels fortunate.
I mean, we're incredibly lucky. A lot of companies right now, I mean, especially in New York, they're not rehearsing, they're not performing, they're completely unemployed. So we're really, really lucky.
Robinson is part of Dance Kaleidoscope's first original performance of the pandemic era called A New Dawn.
Pull that way and then drop to get into that. So this will be the first time that I have choreographed such a long piece by myself.
Artistic associate Stuart Coleman had the tough task of choreographing the piece while adhering to COVID-related restrictions.
When we came back, there were obviously all of these procedures and protocols that were in place, and it just made that piece that I had planned completely impossible. And so I just had to say, okay, back to square one.
That means you won't see things like lifts or other partner movements, but Coleman says that won't take away from the creativity and beauty of the show.
One of the rules is people can't touch, and people have to wear masks. And if you accept that from the very beginning, then it doesn't become something that's inhibiting you.
Another big difference, you will not be able to watch the show in person. Like many performance groups, Dance Kaleidoscope is remaining virtual for now. While those with the company are anxious to get back in front of live audiences, they hope you will support the arts in this new normal.
What I'd love to say to the community is, I know that everybody's going through a very hard time right now. If you can, try to help artists as well, because art makes life worth living.
A New Dawn is streaming now through January 24th. For more info about the show and everything Dance Kaleidoscope has to offer, go to WRTV.com and click on this story.